Welcome to Philly Feud. I'm the referee of today's matchup. Let's meet our competition. Here is Team Blue.
It's the Navy, and just like every other Army-Navy tilt tonight, we will arise. It's Bob, Sean, Rich, and Big Phil. It's the United States Navy's finest, and you're going down.
Philadelphia is known to be a tough city. Let's meet Team Red.
Hi, this is Nick from the Army team.
Howard. I'm Mike. Darryl.
And we're going to take out the Navy!
We're in search for a team that knows the most about Philly.
Philly Feud is brought to you by Miller Lite from the Miller Brewing Company. It's Miller time. And Chickies and Pete's, the #1 sports bar in America, the home of fan-friendly fun and famous food. Visit chickiesandpete's.com for locations.
And now let's welcome our ringmaster, Mike Missanelli.
And welcome to the Philly Feud. Let's give it up for our referee, Sigourney. Sigourney looking awesome tonight. Sigourney's wearing the whistle tonight. She may need to break things up on today's special edition of the Philly Feud because we're testing the knowledge of two groups that have been competing for decades, Army versus Navy. We'll see which of our veterans know more about Philly sports, history, and traditions. The teams will face off in 4 rounds, 2 involving poll questions given to the people in the Philly area, and 2 based on lists from accredited sources such as visitphilly.com. We have gathered the top 7 items for each question. One person from each team will come up at the beginning of the round. The first contestant to buzz in will have a chance to fill out the board. Correct answers are worth 10 points. Incorrect answers gives your opponent a shot at the top 7. And we'll go back and forth with each incorrect response until all team members make an attempt or until the board is all filled. Well, what do you think, Sigourney? Are these guys ready? You talked to them before the show.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully. Let's see what they got.
From the blue corner, let's bring up our captain, Phil, from the vet side. Phil, how are you? Now, on the red side, representing the Army, we welcome Nick. Come on up, Nick. All righty, we have polled many people in the Philadelphia area. Too many that you can even name. Hundreds and millions of them. And the question is, name something you should bring to a tailgate. All right, that's Phil from the Navy. Beer. Let's see. Yes, it's the #1 answer. It's beer. All right, Bill, the way the rules go, you keep going until you don't get a correct answer. Name something you should bring to a tailgate in Philadelphia.
Food.
Food. That is the #2 answer. It is food. Phil, you're on a roll.
And ice.
Ice. Show me ice. Sorry, it's not on the board. All right. All right, Nick. Name something you should bring to a tailgate.
Grill.
A grill. Show me grill. It is the 5th answer.
TV.
A television. Television. Not on the board. Sorry. All right. We go to our next Navy man. It's Rich up here. All right, Rich. Name something you should bring to a tailgate.
Cooler.
A cooler. Cooler is not on the list. Sorry. All right, Howard.
Your friends.
Your friends. See, your teammates just said you don't have any friends. That's incorrect. Not on the list. Sorry about that. Now let's move over to our Navy guy. All right, Big Sean. You're wearing the dog tags now. I like it. Name something you should bring to a tailgate, Sean.
Games.
Games. That's correct. Games is #3 answer on the board. All right, Sean, come on back here, Sean. Come on, man. Where you going? You celebrating already? It's time for you to run the board. Name something you should bring to a tailgate, Sean. Tickets. Incorrect. Tickets not on the list. Mike, name something you should bring to a tailgate.
I'm going to bring chairs.
You're going to bring, of course, you got to sit somewhere. It's the 4th answer on the list. Yes, chairs is correct. Keep going, Mike. Into the microphone there, buddy.
Tables then.
Let's go with tables. Naturally, you would go chairs, tables, but it's not on the list, Mike. Sorry about that. All right, let's move to our Navy guy. Let's go, Bob. Bob, name something you should bring to a tailgate.
A football.
A football.
Yes.
A football is correct. #6 on the list. Name something you should bring to a tailgate.
About radio.
How about a radio? How about not a radio? Not on the list. All right. And finally, for the Army, Darryl.
Cards.
Cards, as in playing cards, playing poker, that kind of thing?
Cards, yes.
Incorrect, sorry, not on the list. And there is only one left on the board here. Let's turn around and see what it is. It's toilet paper and paper towels. What's on the list? I can see the paper towels. Toilet paper, you're in big trouble.
Looks like the Navy's winning.
Oh, the Navy. It's a slight lead, but come back, we have round 2. When we come back, we'll have a list compiled from Bleacher Report. That's coming up right next, right here, as the Philly Feud, live from Chickie's and Pete's Play 2 returns.
Hi, this is Pete from Chickie and Pete's. Chickie and Pete's has been recognized as the best sports bar in North America. We couldn't have done it without you, our loyal fans. You know, the Philadelphia sports fan wears their heart on their sleeve and has the enthusiasm like no other city in America. So at this time, we'd like to thank you for supporting your teams and supporting us at Chickie and Pete's, making us #1. Come down to Chickie and Pete's at Packer Avenue and see the trophy for being the #1 sports bar in North America. We'll see you here at Chickie and Pete's.
And welcome back to the Philly Feud. We're right here at the beautiful Play 2, Chickie's and Pete's in South Philadelphia. By the way, you can check us out on our website, phillyfeud.com. Just spell it the way it's spelled, with the P-H-E-U-D, because we got a little fancy that way. And now it is time to introduce our two teams. Our team in blue tonight is the Navy. Yes, the Navy. I thought I recognized him. He's known as Phil from Mount Airy. He claims to be the best host on 97.5, The Fanatic. We all know that that's a false claim, however. Phil, welcome.
It has to be false as long as Mikey's the king. But I'll be the crown prince of sports radio. I don't have a problem with that.
Beautiful. I love sucking up. That gets you points to your score a little later.
At least I'm not wearing the lingerie.
All right. Stop hogging the microphone now. You're hogging enough during the weekends. Rich Davis over there from the Navy served on 4 nuclear submarines and joined the Navy because he loved the Jersey Shore and the ocean. Welcome, Rich.
All right, good to be here.
All right, beautiful. Thank you very much. Now, the man to your right, he's got a very interesting last name, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Sean Bynum, but he's no relation to Andrew, and we can tell because he's got much better knees. Sean, welcome. And finally, rounding out the Navy team, it is Bob Hillgrove. He was the NBC warfare instructor, and he ran the gas chamber. Can you explain this to us, Bob?
Yeah, I ran the gas chamber for my unit in Hawaii. Just putting people through the gas chamber, make sure they could breathe and take the mask off and everything like
so
that.
you weren't killing people. No. I just want to get
No.
that straight. You were making sure they could survive.
Correct.
Thank you very much. I'm glad we straightened that out. That is Team Navy, ladies and gentlemen. Team Red, the Army Vets. Welcome, Army Vets. Our captain is Nick Vander Werf. He's an NCAA basketball referee. He once ran a 2-mile physical test in 9 minutes and 14 seconds. That's not bad, Nick.
That's not bad at all.
All right, what can you do it now?
Yeah.
18 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. The man to his left is Howard Richardson. He served in Vietnam, and he's an Elvis impersonator, loves to sing, and you know I'm going to ask you to give me a little Elvis here, Howard.
Thank you, Michael.
All right, give me a little Elvis. Give me a tune.
A return to sender, address unknown.
Wow, that's not bad, brother. Very nicely done. All right, the man to his left is Mike Ziminsky. He joined the Army as a medic, and we appreciate your service there, Mikey.
Well, I'm glad. I know. Just glad I could serve and do my time and get out.
You're a man on the front line. There's no question about it. And, of course, rounding out the Army team is Darryl Holland. He was stationed in Italy for 3 years. Oh, boy, hard duty. And played for the Army basketball, football, and track teams. Welcome to you, Darryl.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to start round 2. It is the Navy versus the Army. Let's bring up from the Navy. Let's bring up Rich. Come on, Rich. And Howard from the Army. All right, you guys. It is round 2. Navy slightly in the lead here. According to Bleacher Report, who are the top Philadelphia pro or college coaches of all time?
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid. Is he on the list? Andy Reid is 4th on the list. All right, Andy Reid, 4th on the list. Rich, you keep going.
Fred Shero.
Fred Shero. Is he on the list? Not on the list, but he should be on the list. That's not a bad guess. So let's go over to Howard from the Army. Howard, according to Bleacher Report, who are the top Philadelphia pro and college coaches of all time?
Rolly Massimino.
Rolly Massimino. Is he on the list? He is not on the list. All righty. We move over to Sean Bynum. All right, Sean, according to Bleacher Report, who are the top Philadelphia pro or college coaches of all time?
Dick Vermeil.
Dick Vermeil. All right, show me Dick Vermeil. Number 6 is correct, Dick Vermeil. All righty. All right, Sean, you got the microphone.
Billy Cunningham.
Billy Cunningham. He is number 2 on the list. Billy Cunningham, number 2. All right, Sean, you are on a roll for the Navy. According to Bleacher Report, the top Philadelphia pro or college coaches of all time.
John Chaney.
John Chaney. Show me John Chaney. Yes, number 3 on the list. According to Bleacher Report, who are the top Philadelphia pro or college coaches of all time?
Jay Wright.
Jay Wright. Is Jay Wright on the list? He is not on the list. All right. According to Bleacher Report, who are the top Philadelphia pro or college coaches of all time?
Because I liked him when he was there. It's Buddy Ryan.
Buddy Ryan. Yeah. Buddy Ryan. He's not on the list. Wow. I think you got robbed there. All right. Let's move over to Bob.
Don't have one.
A blank. All right. He surrenders. A Navy man surrendered. I can't believe it. All right. All right, Darryl. According to Bleacher Report, who are the top Philadelphia pro or college coaches of all time?
Larry Brown.
Larry Brown. Oh, yeah. He's number 5 on the list.
Harry Litwack.
Harry Litwack. Is this show being shown in 1948? Harry Litwack is not on the list, unfortunately. All right. Phil from Mount Airy. According to Bleacher Report, who are the top Philadelphia pro or college coaches of all time? There are 2 left on the board.
Charlie Manuel.
Charlie Manuel, and you didn't say that with much pride at all because I know you're not a fan. Number 1 on the list. Charlie Manuel, number 1 on the list. All right, Phil, you can close it out for the Navy. 1 left.
Mikey, I'm going to take a shot in the dark because I think I have my finger on the pulse of what rocks in Philly. I'm going to go to shot doctor Herb McGee.
Herb McGee, Philadelphia University.
The winningest coach in basketball.
He's on the list, number 7.
The boss.
The Navy, Phil from Mount Airy, shocking the world, getting the 7. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the Navy. Congratulations, Phil. Sigourney. What kind of a score do we have?
The Army did put a few points on the board. They're at 30 points. But the Navy has 100 points on the board right now. They're killing it.
It's 100 to 30, the Navy in the lead. But you know about the Philly Feud. You can come back really quick. And we're coming back for round 3 right here live from Plate 2. Chickies and Pete's in South Philly. Back after this. Philly Feud. We're here at Play 2, Chickies and Pete's. It is time now for round 3. Let's bring up Sean and Mike from the Navy and Army and continue this feud. We asked many people across the Delaware Valley this question, and we tallied the top 7 responses. The question is, how do you stay fit in Philly? All right, that's the Navy. All right, Sean.
Running the drive.
Running the drive, running or jogging, that's the number 1 answer.
Yes, sir.
All right, you got control of the board, Sean. How do you stay fit in Philly?
You go to a gym.
You go to a gym. Gym, it's the number 4 answer. How do you stay fit in Philly, Sean?
Don't eat a lot of cheesesteaks.
Not eating cheesesteaks. I assume that means eating well, and that is the number 2 answer on the board. All right, Sean, you got the first 2. Let's see what we go. How do you stay fit in Philly, Sean?
I'd have to say bike riding.
Yeah. Bike riding. Let's turn around. Number 7 answer is bike riding. I'll tell you what. You're a slick one, you are.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How do you stay fit in Philly? You got 3. Let's see if you can get another one.
Swimming.
Swimming. Let's see if swimming's on the board. Swimming is not on the board. Nobody swims in Philadelphia with the Schuylkill River. All right. Let's go to Mike. Ain't nobody swimming in the Schuylkill. That'd be a lesson to you kids. How do you stay fit in Philly, Mike?
Play a little hoops, basketball.
You play a little bit of hoops. Recreational sports number 5. We'll give it to you.
Try a little rowing on the Schuylkill.
Little rowing on the Schuylkill. Oh, yeah, rowing, of course.
I was going to say running up the art museum steps.
Running up the art museum steps, so we've already had run jog, so that would not be on the list. How do you stay fit in Philly?
I grab my wife and I take a long walk.
Walking is the number 3 answer on the board, and Phil does it again. Closes out the category, putting the Navy in the lead big time. All right, Sigourney, what is our score?
The Army has 50 points on the board, but the Navy is still in the lead with 150 points.
150 to 50. But you know, when we come back, we've got our 4th round coming back right here. It is the Philly Feud live from Play 2 Chickies and Pete's. We're back after this.
Hi, this is Pete from Chickie and Pete's. Chickie and Pete's has been recognized as the best sports bar in North America. We couldn't have done it without you, our loyal fans. You know, the Philadelphia sports fan wears their heart on their sleeve and has the enthusiasm like no other city in America. So at this time, we'd like to thank you for supporting your teams and supporting us at Chickie and Pete's, making us #1. Come down to Chickie and Pete's at Packer Avenue and see the trophy for being the #1 sports bar in North America. We'll see you here at Chickie and Pete's.
Oh yeah, what a great crowd here. From the Army, we've got Daryl. From the Navy, we've got Bob. And the question is, question 4. This is a poll that we got from faniq.com. And the question is, get your hand on the thing there, Daryl. I don't want to cheat you. All right. According to faniq.com, who are the top Eagles quarterbacks of all time? All right, that was Daryl. Daryl?
Donovan McNabb.
Donovan McNabb, #1 on the list. Oh, look at Boozer here. You better watch out, because he's going to get really upset about these boos. He'll hear about them. He'll start whining about them. According to faniq.com, who are the top Eagles quarterbacks of all time? #2.
Ron Jaworski.
Ron Jaworski, is he #2? Ron Jaworski is on #3. He's #3 on the list.
Randall Cunningham.
Randall Cunningham. #2 on the list, Randall Cunningham.
Sonny Jurgensen.
Sonny Jurgensen. Oh, show me Sonny. No, Sonny's not on the list. All right, Bob.
Jim McMahon.
Jim McMahon. Is Jim McMahon on the list? Sonny Jurgensen not on the list? Yes, Jim McMahon. #6 on the list. All right, Bobby.
Roman Gabriel.
Roman Gabriel. How about Roman Gabriel? They like that answer over there. Show me Roman Gabriel. Sorry, he's not on the list.
Norm Van Brocklin.
Norm Van Brocklin. Show me Norm Van Brocklin. Nah, he's not on the list. The Dutchman. He brought him a championship. He's not on the list. According to faniq.com, who are the top Eagles quarterbacks of all time?
Rodney Pete.
Rodney Pete. He got him a victory over the Lions in the playoffs. Is he on the list? Yes, he's on the list. #5. There are 2 left.
I'm going Jeff Garcia for his wife alone.
Jeff Garcia, married to a Playboy playmate, right? Show me Jeff Garcia. Oh, yeah, he's on the list. He's #4 on the list.
I'm going for the boy from Ohio. How about Chips Ahoying? Bobby Hoying.
Bobby Hoying.
Only one that's left.
If Bobby
right?
Hoying is on this list,
all that's left.
I resign live on the air. Oh no, he's on the list, #7. Good night, everybody. See ya. Yes, it's all unbelievable. Bobby Hoying's on the list. faniq.com. Send your cards and letters to them. Don't blame me. However, the Army really can catch up in the Miller Lightning round. We'll see what's up next right here. The Philly Feud live from Play 2 Chickies and Pete's continues after this. Oh, welcome back to the Philly Feud. Sell out crowd here tonight. I'm Mike Missanelli. We're at Play 2 Chickies and Pete's, and it's time to ask the crowd, what time is it, crowd? Yes, it is Miller Time, and it is time for the Miller Lightning Round. Now, this round will determine the winners of the Philly Feud, who will receive the Miller Lite prize pack. Your designated player will have 1 minute to give your team clues about 10 items related to Philadelphia. You cannot say any part of the name, place, or thing. We have Sigourney out there with a whistle. Sigourney, test your whistle when you hear something inappropriate. There you go. That's a little weak, but let's bring up our captain. Come on up here, Nick. The Army team is behind. You guys need a big lightning round. Go.
Racing Philadelphia track. Penn Relays. 611. Broad Street. The entire area is considered the Greater Philadelphia.
Delaware Valley.
Perfect. There's an area in Philadelphia that is like a carp, it's like a bass, it's like a... There's a restaurant in Philadelphia, it's French, it's one of the best restaurants in Philadelphia. They play a lot of violins and...
music. Kimmel Center.
Yes, who plays at the Kimmel Center? Yes.
What he said.
The opposite of north?
South. Philly.
It's a road?
South Street.
There's 2 newspapers in Philadelphia. Name them both.
Daily News. Metro.
Daily News. Yeah.
5 seconds.
And basketball, backcourt, current players. Drew Holiday, Evan Turner.
That's time's up. All righty.
Good answer.
Sigourney, each correct answer was worth 20 points. What did they get?
They have 260 points now.
They have 260 points. All right. Are you ready to go?
I
Each
hope
question
so.
is worth 20 points. Phil, there are your questions. Start the clock.
The greater, up I-95, Franklin Mills. Northeast what?
Philadelphia.
John Hancock signed it.
Declaration of Independence.
This is where we used to take chicks, Sean, late at night.
The Plateau.
No. What's it called? It all over the city.
Fairmount Park.
Yes. This is where they row and stuff.
Schuylkill River.
Flyer goaltender died in a car accident.
Howie Lindbergh.
That's the winner right there. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Navy has defeated the Army right here on the Philly Feud. And of course, Philadelphia-themed gift bags for all contestants are provided by the Greater Philadelphia Tourism and Marketing Corporation. Visit Philly.com. And the winners, the Navy team, they get Miller Lite prize packs provided by Miller Lite, reminding you that it's Miller time. And also gift cards from Chickie's and Pheud, voted the #1 sports bar in North America. We'll see you next week as we search for who knows the most about Philadelphia right here on the Philly Feud. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Promotional consideration for Philly Feud provided by Parks Casino, the #1 casino in Pennsylvania. Ventresca Limited, the men's store in Doylestown. And Greater Philadelphia Tourism. Visit online at visitphilly.com.